Welcome to another edition of Damn TV with Damn Sam. Morning. Welcome to sunny Selby.
What?
Another day, another dollar. I'm talking to the camera. Thought I was talking to him. Another day, another dollar. So, what we've got today is ex-local authority property, built around about 1920, 1930. Built with physical damp coursing, bitumen felt roll. And you can see it just here. Bitumen felt roll. Can they have issues? They can do, but it's quite rare to have issues with damp course breaking down. They can get brittle, they can crack over time with subsidence and things like that. It'll allow moisture to travel up, but it's not going to be full length at property. So they're quite well built, these ex-local authority houses, and if you look up, it's a concrete gutter as well. So they're absolutely solid, bulletproof these. Problem you get with them, again, is bridging issues. I mean, you step up into a property, so damp course is quite high anyway. You've got like 2 courses there. So it's empty property, renovated. I mean, they're even built with air bricks already in. I mean, they can cause a draft in winter, but if you change them to a pacifier, then you're not, and with a blast cowl on, you're not going to get that issue. Main problem with these properties, and it's time and time again, you'll see it on every video that I do, is bridging issues. So when they were originally built, these, they're built with a concrete floor. We know damp-proof membrane underneath on majority of them. So councils went round and they put a bitumen, asphalt screed on top of it. After a few years after, 10, 20 years after. But what they did is they just put it straight on top of concrete, and they didn't take plaster off. So that in itself caused a few damp issues. But if you look here, on bottom at wall, everywhere, all the way around, it's just touching floor, all the way around. Another issue what they've had, somebody's put cavity wall insulation in, and it's that gets wet. Well, it is dry that, but it's that what gets wet. So what happens is it goes in pieces and it sags to the bottom, sits in bottom cavity, and allows moisture to transfer across. But your main problem in here is your DPC, your physical one that's been incorporated when property was built, has been bridged because the plaster has gone down lower than what your DPC is, and it's all the way around. So I mean, I'll show you. I've just been taking skirting off, and even skirting, they've put flooring on top of it. Even skirting goes down below flooring, and it's a nightmare to get off, because what they used to do is they were retrofitted with central heating as well. So you just got pipes everywhere, tight to wall, tight to skirting. They're just awful houses to try and do remedial work in, especially like tight places like toilets. I mean, look at pipes smack right up against wall. Same here with radiator. But plaster is just sat on floor. They've got flooring down. They've had these plastic tiles put down, quarry tiles underneath, and where quarry tiles are, plastic was down below quarry tiles. So this bit in here is, for some reason, this is alright, this side of the house. It just seems to be that side of the house. I don't know whether this has been redone or what, but just mainly that wall, what were wet when we come to do survey. Some issues upstairs with ventilation. So what they'd got in, they've got an air venting in bathroom, but also they've got like just a normal vent, so the 2 vents. So basically you've got cold air running from, how far shall we? you got cold air running from one to other. And when I went up into the loft, somebody had moved insulation away. So in here you've got that extractor fan there, and then the original vent, what were in when property were built, which is an air brick vent. So what happens there is, because this has not got a cowl on either, it's not got a gravity flap on it, it's not got a cowl, or I think gravity flap, that was it, all blades had come off it. So you've got cold air running straight in here and straight through there, between there, and if you can see pattern on ceiling, cold air all around here, freezing cold air on here. Across top of there we get insulation and what we push straight down. So just issues, so I've got to treat that before we do any work in here. And the rest of the property's alright. Got a bit on windowsills. But I just thought I'd do my video before we start knocking off, because I keep forgetting to do before and after videos. So I'll see you on next one. Bye bye now. Help everybody. Shit myself then, I thought that was somebody stood at window. Right, after that shot of adrenaline, we're at this property. You've just seen other video, it's next day, and I'm going to talk you through what's happened a bit later on, but I thought, while I've got these last couple of boards to put on, I'll stick these on. So I'm putting dots on. I call it acrylic, but it's dry grip. It's called dry grip. I think it's got acrylic in it. I've read it somewhere on it, and I think it says dry grip acrylic. So it's part of this fast system, what Safeguard do. Express plastering system, I think they call it, express damp proofing system. And reason why, well, I'll just talk you through what's been happening. So I've got, let me just shut this door. Not on the video one if got music on. So when I came to get this out. When I came to do damp survey on this property, I flagged up that it had got low level dampness due to bridging. It's got physical damp coursing like I've showed you before, and what we've done is, on most places I've just shit myself again there. I keep thinking there's somebody stood at the window. It's like I wore my jacket up, so it's because I'm on my own house, I bet that's why. Yeah, so when I show you around, most of the walls we've hacked off 300mm above last bit of dampness, and that's good enough for low level damp. You don't have to hack it all off. You don't want to be taking all the wall off, because you only need to do what's necessary. With rising damp, you'd have to do it to 1.20 m or 300mm above last signs of dampness. The same way low level damp. So low level damp's not rising damp, it's just a bridging issue. And I explained before that the physical DPC, they've put concrete floors over it, and you've got issues that come with that, which is moisture tracking up sides and stuff like that. But they're plastered all the way to the floor, so it's just it's a nightmare situation. Properties like these. This wall here has got that yellow insulation in it. Trying to find some. It's got this yellow insulation, and when that's in wall, moisture, water vapour as a gas goes through the wall, and it wets that through. When it drops into the bottom of the cavity, it gets wet in the bottom because it's sat on below DPC or whatever. But if you've got that in your thingy, all I'd say is probably get it out. But I'm just going to tell you, I've not got enough boards to do all this fast system. So I fetched Limelight. We've got loads of it in stock, so I fetched Limelight to do all these little walls. But where there's been some brickwork, because it's breeze block this. I didn't expect it to be breeze block, but I thought it would be brickwork skin. But when I started knocking off, it's breeze block. So I'm going to put Limelight on Render Light, sorry, the same stuff, but Render Light. It's made by Sovereign. Well, it's made by Limelight, but the supply Sovereign. So I'm going to put that on these walls where there's no boards, and I'm going to stick these boards onto that wall because it holds it off the wall. I won't just. I'm not sure about Render Light on a solid wall. I always try and stay away from that, just purely from issues they've had in the past. It's got to go on with a certain thickness as well, and this is not like, it's not that thick, but because it's got that insulation in, I don't trust this wall, so I'm going to put this system on. And I'll show you, I've got a new what do I call it? A new applicator gun. And I bought some new stuff. That's it. Because I couldn't get hold of any Insta-Stick, I bought this. It's called Mega Stick. This is made for sticking plasterboards on breeze block, and it's low expansion. Only problem is like I found with other ones, Insta-Stick sets in like 5 to 10 minutes, and this says you can skim after an hour. Now, I've not used it before, so it's new. That's why I'm going to try it out. But it looks part. This is gun that comes with it. It's bond. It's made by Bondit. It says 1 hour fix. So I'm going to stick this on, and I'll be monitoring how it performs. These guns are fantastic, really controlled, and how this stuff comes out, it's better than that other stuff I had. Not Insta-Stick, but can't think what I had before, and it was a similar colour, but it weren't as good. been a bit awkward in this kitchen. The landlord got his guys to rip everything out, and they must have been in a hurry because they ripped everything out and just left it all up. They didn't sweep up, say left it all up then within, but they didn't clean it up, so I had to clean it all myself. So that's first board done. I've already cut them to size, although these won't take much cutting to size because it's two full ones that we want in, but I have to cut width. As you can see, all wires stuck all over. So I've had a couple of people question about using Instastick. Guys who use it in industry, saying it's not BBA tested, which is probably true. It hasn't been BBA tested, but it's been made for sticking plasterboards on for a start. Now, what they've said is about it being BBA tested for using as in damp situations. Now, when you're doing damp proofing, it states that the replastering has to be in conjunction with BS 6576, which basically says it's got to be done with a salt neutralising system. Now, I know Instastick's not part of the system, or this stuff is not part of the system, but until they come up with until Safeguard comes up with something like this that sticks it in 5 or 10 minutes, I'm going to keep using it. I've had no comebacks from it, and it takes us pioneers to do things like this. We're not sheeple. We don't follow everybody. We try and do stuff ourselves. If we didn't, Safeguard had never come with dry zone, and we'd have all still been using them chuffing high pressure systems and silicon and stuff like that. So I'm confident that it works. Not had any comebacks. If I start getting comebacks, then I'll sort it out. It's me that provides guarantee, and if other people do it and they do it wrong, it's down to them. But I'm just showing you the system that I use. So what I've done is, as well as dry grip, which is this, like I said, I'm using this other stuff, which is bonded Mega Stick. So all I've done is I've put these little small dots on that's only as big as dots for acrylic. So hopefully they'll not expand too much, but they'll grab wall in that allotted time quicker than what these will grab it. So these are round about, dry grips around about half an hour. I'm hoping that this is going to take less, because Instastick only takes 10 minutes at most, and then you can take the props down. So just ease it onto the wall. Just ease it. So you're not shoving it right in, just easing it in. and we'll prop them, and that's sorted out for amount of time that we need. So you only need to just ease it on, stop it pushing back off when it expands. But we're pressing it right up against the wall. It shouldn't have that expansion to push it off. So so far I'm liking this mega stick. I'm not sure how long it's taking to cure, but it's alright. And the amount of nails that they've used to fix this 4-inch skirting, yeah, shimmies again. I don't know what's up with me today. I'm sure this house must be haunted. I put that jumper up there, bit of advertising. You're going to give me an heart attack. Like him off at Carry On films, that local jumps all the time. I don't know what they're doing with these walls. They're a bit all over oil. There's a kitchen to go in. So once the kitchen is fitted, I don't know whether they're going to get a plaster in to skim it, but when it was tiled and they've ripped tiles off and it's just pulled out sand and cement up. Well, sand and cement is like a sand lime plaster. Right, so that's me done in here. So I've got them on. I've got a strip to put there, but I'm just going to show you these other areas first. So this area of brickwork, that's where chimney breast is. So stuck some DPM on it, liquid DPM on it, and then bored across it. Put a, what they call it on it, drill injected it and all, I think. I had to turn this radio off, I thought I'm going to get in trouble, aren't I?
Not alright?
Hope it will help one in time. So again, liquid DPM, board on either side of that. I don't trust, well, you can't put render light on a chimney breast. So I'll mix a big thing of render light up after dinner, and I'll put all these bits on here. 400 front floor. I'll leave a gap. Same again here. That bit as well. All to do with bridging. All just bridging. So all plaster all the way down the floor. Skittings were just shot when they came off. They were wet through. I was gonna put render light in here, but I got enough board. Because it's that fiddly, I decided to just put that on. Now they've got these tiles on, so they're gonna have to knock these off. I don't know what plan of action is in there. I'm gonna contact them because I either skim up just behind it, but then if they knock them off, they're gonna have to blend it in anyway. So that's that bit. And there's a bit in this room as well. Same again. Just bridging. Went down below floor level. Nightmare. It's a good job I carry one of these, isn't it? I said to them, leave a tap. I thought I'd left washer thing. And just before I come out today, I thought, I've got one of these washer things in house. So I'll fetch one of them. Not in the house, in lock up. I'll fetch one of them just in case. And it screws on alright, so that's ideal. I've treated black mould, so all that's sorted. So that's today's video. Unless I might do one when I start putting backing on. So I'll see you up next then. See ya. So it's the end of the day. Back's starting to pull a bit. I just remembered why I like that fast system better than I like putting backing on. Because it's hard. Putting backing on's hard. Sticking them boards on is a 2-minute job. Trust me. If you get a chance to be able to do board system, fast system, do it, because I mean, they're only small areas, but it's just awkward, fiddly, awkward. Got to be straight that way, and it's what is it, trowelful, and it's got to be rubbed up. With express system, stick your board on. Your board's more or less straight, you know what I mean? Because it's that long, and that big, it covers such a big area. You're not having to tap and tip and all this if you've got right thickness. Alright, so I'll show you this bit. So, board on sides, mixed up some render light, and I've put render light on breeze blocks. Just stayed a bit longer just to get tidied up. Put a bit of PVA on, cut all the foam off, just to make sure I'm not messing about in the morning. I can just get straight into just skimming these bits. There's 2 coats of PVA on it, so I can just mix up, put other scribs on corners, mix up, and then get done. So that's that bit in there. And this is this bit in here. Now it's cleaned up. So you've got your boarded system there. I've patched it in best I can outside. I mean, obviously they're going to have to get their own plaster to sort the rest of these walls out. There's no finished plaster anyway, so they might have to wait a bit unless they're going to clad them. So that's where brickwork was. Other bits is where blockwork is. So we've sorted them bits out. I'll just skim it and blend it in. I mean, most of these is going to be behind units anyway. I think they had units all the way across that wall. We've got like an L-shaped kitchen. And then just do the best we can in here. I've left a little bit of the nib where the tiles are, so I'm thinking they're going to knock these tiles off at some point. It's not my problem, so I'll skim it, and then should have been really off before. What else I can tell you? Just that boarding's quicker than put it back in on, and a lot cleaner. I mean, like you're mixing up. You got to. It's just, I don't know. Anybody that prefers putting that back in on and doing a simple board system where board stood off at wall. I know there's your traditionalists who like to have a solid wall, which is fair enough. You get that with new houses and all, but there's a lot of plasters now and the dry lining anyway. And if you wanted to get a fix in, it's only that much. only that much thickness at the board and then a small gap. So you can get a fixing into the wall anyway. And this dry grip, when that sticks to the wall, I'll tell you, it's a great grip. You try getting that off in 24 hours, it's going to pull some brick off. So if it's done right, it's a good system. So that's me done. I'll probably do a film tomorrow, which will be a second, and you'll probably see it finished. See you later. Okay then, this is last day at this property, and if by magic it's all been skimmed. As you'd noticed, I've done this video over a few days, and this is last day. Been quite challenging because again on my own, but that's what I do. So here we've got all this skimmed. This is what render light, sorry, sovereign. Board on side, just been round with over, pacifier vent in here. There's no door in this part of the property, so when that's shut, air won't change. In winter when they've got all windows shut, air don't change in here. So we were going to put a vent where they had original air bricks, which were up top, and I'd said to put one in that bedroom. When I've come to look, there's air brick on outside, and I've not noticed it's blocked over. So and bedroom's got trickle vents, so that'd be adequate for in here. So what we do is put the one bottom of the stairs. So you got one there. Plenty of air changes then. Down here, always here, look. That camera's on. That's sunny. This is kitchen bit. Took all that off, put that on. Put these bits on here, skimmed as you've seen before. And then we've got electrician come yesterday, fitted a alternating fan in here. This is utility room. All been done in here. I don't know what they're going to do with these tiles, but they're going to have to take them off, but that was awkward bit, having to plaster these and then leave a little ledge enough for tiles, whether they're going to carry tiles on further, I don't know. This is blocked up here. This was old extractor fan. Notice that outside, so when they have the new kitchen, they'll be able to incorporate that and have cooker hood vented externally if they change kitchen round to redesign. This were awkward in here, as I think I told you before. But managed to get it done round back at water pump. These things are sent to triers, so I'm led to believe. I'll just take you upstairs and just show you the bathroom bit. I've just been round with over treated all black mould that were in here, all bits. So we're about to paint over it, so we treated it with fungicide and then wiped it off and treated it again. This is continuous running fan, what we've got in here now. What I've ended up doing with that one, which you've got a fan there, I've ended up blocking that up and putting a blast cowl on the outside. I've just blocked all grills on the outside, so now you've not got that through floor air. But this is continuously going out, but before it was stopped. So you've got cold air coming in and going straight there, through there, and vice versa, which created a band of cold air across top, and you can see what's happened. Condensation's formed on it, and then you've had issues, but also insulation moved for some reason out that way up top as well. And There's a trickle vent in here, so plenty of ventilation now. Swap this vent for a pacifier, which what old air bit vent. Again, you've got cold air coming in, which is alright in summer, but in winter it can lead to problems. I know, I've seen it. That's what it's showing us, big B on windowsill. One mate. So that's it. All finished. Another one bites the dust, as Freddie Mercury would say. So, we'll be handing keys over. I've normally fetched my mop and I'd have gone over it, but I forgot it at home. I know that they've got a cleaner coming in once they've finished all work. Do it with all their houses. So that's Damp Sam signing off. Please subscribe and pass the video on to someone if you know there's somebody who's got damp issues. Our Sonny says please subscribe. Go on. Hey up. So that's us, all done and dusted. Stay safe, hashtag stay safe everybody. See you later.
Thanks for watching another edition of Damn TV with Damn Sam. Please subscribe and please like the channel.